You just convinced me that you cancel mine.
With a very cute Grimlock who stole the show.
If I had the money and got an exotic car, I always say I would get ignorant colors.
We've got the Studio Series Prime and that really weird Beast Optimus Prime. I was hoping there was going to be something in the movie where he turns into a lion or something. But nope. This is what it is.
My Ironhide looks like, or sounds like he might do dip. Welcome back, BBC fans. I'm your boy Bobby, aka Bot.
And I'm James, aka The Con.
And let's hop into this week's fresh set of news.
Okay, well, let's start off with one of my most anticipated figures of the year that I already have in hand, and that's Huntsman. So it sold out really fast. I don't know about the convention, but I know it sold out really fast at the Chosen Prime. So now they sold it already in the international market, Fans Hobbies directly. So now I guess they had some canceled pre-orders, so they're reselling it, and they will be going on sale twice. And one of these might have already happened. I don't know what the time zones, but the first one is Wednesday, July 26th, which will be Asian time, so Beijing and Hong Kong at 10 p.m. and European time, which will be 4 p.m. So you could get this if you want. And then the second time is in Australia, and that will be Thursday, the 27th. And that is in Australian Eastern Standard Time at midnight. That does not sound fun. But that's when you can pick this figure up. Good luck to all of you that want it.
Totally. We have some news that we'll share at the end of this episode about this figure. And I do think that, James, you were able to get a hold of this figure. I was able to get a hold of this figure. And we both love it, I think. And I would definitely highly recommend you getting it if you can. But it was definitely a scare there for us trying to get it.
Yes, definitely. So I'm glad we were both able to do it.
Yes.
Well, let's get into what is just announced. And there's only one, and I honestly don't know if it's been announced or it's been released. It's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, which came and gone already. But it's the Freddy Funko. I think that's what their character's name is, and he's dressed up as Megatron.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a, see, if you look, it says SE instead of a number. That means that it's very rare and limited. And probably goes for hundreds of dollars online, even now that Funko isn't doing that well.
So I don't like it at all. So if it was the regular price of a Funko, I wouldn't get it. I guess I was never a Funko really collector, even though I have two. One was a gift, but I would definitely be mad and I wouldn't get this one. I don't know who Freddy is, but I guess Freddy likes to dress up as different things. So
yeah, it's like their mascot, so they dress him up as different franchises and stuff. But I'm right there with you. I think this is one of the worst Funko Pops I've seen, especially because I know what it's trying to be.
Yeah, that's a bad take on Megatron. I'm sorry, Megs.
Well, that's everything that was announced after the last few weeks. They gave us a little bit of a break with new things being announced. So let's get into the updates. And the first thing is JP12. What do you think about this body?
I still hate that hard hat on him. I'm still in for this set. But I actually don't even like the robot head on it. I want to see it with, I can't remember what it looks like with the helmet off. I do like the transformation. For some reason, even though it's not a smooth look, but those tires tilted like that, for some reason it catches my eye because it's different than what
I think it's supposed to look like that big guy who gets the acid spit in his face. That's why it's big in that area.
I haven't watched the Jurassic Park movie in a long time, so
I just remember that scene because that's one of my favorite dinosaurs, even though it doesn't actually spit acid, I'm pretty sure. This made me cancel my pre-order. I don't like it one bit, and Beast is not worth saving it, especially when I've seen the other Jurassic Park go for, I think, $40. and that was a leader and a unique scope deluxe. So I will wait till this goes on a deep discount on Prime Day next year, because this is not doing it for me.
You just convinced me that you cancel mine.
I mean, I still didn't pull the trigger on the other one, but that unique dinosaur mold for this one might make me do it at that discount.
Yeah, I'm canceling my order.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I saw it for like $60 like a week later. I remember that. Like, I bought the original one and then I returned it because it wasn't doing it for me, and this was going to do the same thing.
Yeah, I bought the original one. I think I probably paid full price for it. So, yep, canceling. Thank you.
Yep.
Please come again.
Well, next was something that you said you were kind of interested in, and that's that Power Links Hotshot because you liked the colors. What do you think about it now?
Oh, no. I just said I like the colors. I was not going to pick this character up, so definitely not. I am still out on it. I do like the colors, but I do not like the character. So I have the original Hotshot colors, the original Hotshot Armada in the original colors. So I will not be getting this one, even though it does come with the Minicon. And I do like the colors.
Wrong color.
It is the wrong color, but I'm not in at all.
Yeah, me neither. I really don't like this Hotshot mold, and this is even more reason. Now, this is to show off Jolt, and Jolt is the correct colors for this Hotshot, but that is just a bad mold. That head is way too big on this guy.
On Jolt?
I don't know on Hotshot.
Hotshot. Yeah.
I don't know if that's accurate, to be quite honest with you. It could be, but either which way, I don't like it. I'll wait till Fans Hobby comes out with a Hotshot and it's a little bit stylized and will look good.
That would be the only way I would get a Hotshot. I do like.
Go on.
I was gonna say I never really cared for the character per se. I'm a car guy, so I did like the alt mode, but I was just like, he's trying to be Hot Rod, and I liked Hot Rod better.
That's what they were going for. I like this better than Bumblebee and Hot Rod. The design, the car, the character, it's completely better, in my opinion, than those characters. He's my favorite yellow protagonist, and that even beats Cheetor. I never really liked Cheetor as a kid. But, so I will get a Fans Hobby or another Masterpiece version, but not this.
I'm more than likely in the same boat with you on that.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on. So we have the 4-pack. We got pictures of all of them, so let's go through them. First one is the Auto Troopers, and these look the best, in my opinion. They just look clean and slick. I like the alternate heads, and I would be picking this up if I could buy it by itself.
You know, I was out on this 4-pack as well. I do like the different heads and the different characters, but I don't have any. They're like stormtroopers to me, and you're crossing Star Wars into Transformers. I don't get the troop building because it wasn't part of any G1 stuff that I remember. So I was already out on it, and it just reminds me again of stormtroopers from Star Wars.
Well, I think that's actually what they were going for, because the Autobots are kind of despotic, just like Darth Vader. So in my mind,
in your world.
In my world. So I would love to get this, but again, maybe if we go to TFCon Orlando and somebody's selling them for, $15, because I saw the other, 4-packs, I'll pick them up. But I don't want the rest of them, including the Seekers. This is the most boring thing in the world. It just looks like Thundercracker.
It does look like Thundercracker, and it really looks like Thundercracker. Even the color,
it doesn't have the red, and that's it.
But even the lines on the wings, reminds me of Thundercracker. So, yeah, this was not a set that I was interested in.
Yeah, this is what made me turn me off. And even more, I have the Stalker in a mold. I don't like it that much. There's good molding on it, but I don't like the mold itself. And this doesn't help it.
Not at all. I didn't pick up that character at all, and these don't do it for me at all.
Yeah.
These look like
the heads are great, and I think this is something that I do want to commend Hasbro on. All of the exclusive heads we've been getting with Rat-Bat and Megatron and Shockwave and Orion Pax, and the 2-pack that's coming out that you're getting. I don't remember their names. And these, they all have an amazing head sculpt. Somebody over there knows what they're doing when they're making head sculpts.
I do not like these head sculpts at all. These look like, they look human. You know, they look like...
That's the point. So in the G2 comic, G-Axis makes his own race of Generation 2 Transformers, which are more organic like this.
Okay, yeah. Totally missed that.
That's fine.
So yeah, that it doesn't match what I think about. So that's why I would probably... I shouldn't say that. This is why I'm out on it.
Yeah. I'm out because I don't like the mold. The colors are nice, though. And this is the worst one for me. This looks horrible. This figure looked horrible when it came out. It looks horrible now. The head still look great, but that's it.
The heads look good on these.
Yeah.
So I would be in on this figure, actually. And yeah, this set would not do it for me. So
no. And I hate it because I really want those Auto Troopers because I think we talked about it on the show before. That's the only BotCon set I have. So it would be cool to have them updated. But again, I'm not buying a whole, it's like $75 set for just one figure.
Yeah. I can't even help you on that.
No, and I wouldn't even buy it for retail at $25 either. So
I'm out.
We'll see. Next, we've got MS Toys. What's it called? Bruticus. I forgot his name. Blast Off. With a very cute Grimlock who stole the show. I don't know what this Grimlock is, but I want it.
Is it maybe I was gonna say maybe a Funko Pop or something like that?
Maybe. It has chrome though, and Funko Pops aren't fancy enough to have chrome.
Yeah, he just looks big and silly like they look. That's what I was thinking.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
I do not like the colors on this Blast Off.
I think it's a test shot.
I was gonna say it has to be a test shot. I saw some other pictures that looked like it was combined and it looked finished, but I don't know if it was the same one. And it looked better there, but they definitely have to darken everything on here.
Definitely. I didn't even think about that because I assumed it was a test shot, so I didn't even think about the colors. But yeah, if these are the final colors, they need to change it a lot. But it looks fine for a little spaceship, disregarding the colors.
Yeah. And this set, honestly, it looks really good overall. I think all 4 figures now that have been shown look really, really good. And again, if Bruticus was, I'll tell you what would make me buy a combiner, a legend scale combiner, and that's if they did the Technobots or if they did the Terracons.
You just want those MP size, and we'll take any.
I so do. Please come out with the Technobots, a real MP size Technobots. I'm begging for those to come out.
Combiner wars have really slowed down recently. I think they're just devastated right now, which is like we already have, what, 2 or 3 Devastators, so
yeah,
people aren't going crazy over it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about what's incoming. So these are things that you could get soon. The first thing I think is just for you, Bobby. Do you need another Bumblebee? It's a 4th party Bumblebee. It's about $40.
I have that Bumblebee already. I have the MP scale.
Don't you need a second one?
No, not at all. Nope, negative. Nope. Those feet are, the biggest complaint I think about this Bumblebee. It didn't bother me as much because the rest, I'm not looking at his feet per se, but I would not buy this figure again. I literally got this because it looked better than the first one they released, in my opinion. This looked more of an accurate Bumblebee from like in the head and the chest and everything like that.
So I agree with you. It looks more toon accurate. However, I saw this when the original one came out, and I'm like, that thing looks horrible compared to the first one. The first one looked like a fun toy, but this thing just looks like a mess with all of the kibble on the feet and the back. And it just looks horrible, in my opinion. And I don't know why anybody would buy this instead of, a better Bumblebee. But yeah, so I'm totally out. The only reason why I would get this is to stomp on it for a video. So let's move on. Now, I don't know if you're gonna get this one. You gotta let me know. You were on the fence last time, and that Medigate Ningzheng, the yellow version. You really like that alt mode.
I do, man. Like I call it. So when I look at exotic cars, so Bugatti, if I had the money and got an exotic car, I always say I would get an ignorant color. And a yellow exotic car is an ignorant color. Yellow, orange, some fluorescent green or something like that, I would totally. And so when I saw that yellow, I was like, oh, that's an ignorant color. And I know ignorant definition-wise doesn't apply to what I'm saying, but it's just like, that is such an obnoxiously loud and such an amazing color for an exotic car. And so I have not put a pre-order in for it. I have not done it. I still think I would get the black one because it doesn't look as bad in the helicopter mode. Even though I would never have the figure in the helicopter mode, this looks terrible in the helicopter mode. I mean, you just see every flaw in that alt mode.
Yeah. I almost put just a picture of that mode on here, just for fun, but I decided to show off its good side.
Yeah, those guns, you know, ooh. And I don't like I really don't like the samurai figures, so I'm not gonna get.
You already got a boat.
I do have a boat, but that's because it's a
boat. Didn't you get somebody else too?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure you did. I'll have to go watch the footage.
I have to think about it. Literally, I really don't remember, and that's probably bad.
Yeah, I think this thing does look good in robot mode. I don't like the car mode just because that doesn't make sense. And the helicopter mode is the worst, like you said. So
yes,
I will not be picking this up. And like you, if I was to pick this mold up, it would be that black version. But there is one more version of this mold coming out. So we'll see. Because there were 4 check boxes, and we got to this third one, so there's one more.
Is it going to be white?
I don't know. That would be cool. I'm hoping purple.
Okay.
Because I think purple would look nice too. And that would be, as you say, an ignorant color, especially if it's bright purple.
Oh, yeah, bright purple, yeah.
So this next one is for you. I know you will be getting this. And that's the Pengu Toys Legends Leo Convoy. You are the resident Legends collector. When will you be picking this up?
Right after you buy 12 of these.
Make a combiner out of it?
Yes, I am not picking this up at all. I do not like this at all. And I say that I just picked up, I think I may have told you, I just bought the white Neo Art one. I think it's Neo Art. I just purchased that one. And so now I'll have the black one and this one. And it looks so much better than this one, in my opinion. And it's MP scale instead of Legend scale. So I will be passing on this. But now you can pick this up.
So if this was 2 or 3 inches bigger, this is about 5.5 inches. So I think it's more deluxe. But if it was 2 or 3 inches bigger, I probably would pick it up for the right price. I really like how this looks. It looks more traditional than the Neo Arts one. But I also have the Hasbro one, so that kind of ticks the box for that. So, and I like that one. That's actually a good Hasbro figure. So
I'll get to opening it eventually.
I remember getting it and being like, "Oh, the transformation's good, Bobby. You need to try it." And you're like, "Okay, I'll do it." And it's what, 3 months later?
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
All right, well, let's keep going, and we've got the gray version of Doctor Who's Tactical Commander. We've talked about this in the past. It looks fine for what it is. It's kind of a take it or leave it type of toy, even if it was masterpiece scale, because of that monochrome gray.
So, I think it's really cute. I do. I just think it's really cute. I'm not picking it up. But I just think it's really cute, and it is really small, and just think it's cute. I like the other colors more, but it's cute. If
It is.
It is. If I had the space, I actually thought about purchasing Doctor Who figures last year, and I'm glad I did.
But they go with your Omega Supremes, your Legends Omega Supremes.
Yeah, nope, not gonna do it. Nope.
All right. Well, we'll see when you get your next one. Now, will you be getting this, or do you already have it?
So I have to check. I think I will be picking this up because I have the original, and it looks like it's an original. You know, the stickers are worn out, and I think I have two actually that I bought in a lot, and they are both have some wear and tear on it. So it would be good to get a clean Scourge and see what that looks like. So I think I will be, well, I shouldn't say I think, I will be picking this up.
All right. Well, we'll have to see a review on that when you get it.
Yeah, I have a feeling
now,
we're about to slide down a rabbit hole. Well, I have a feeling.
You're already on the rabbit hole. But, Mr. Legends Collector, you liked this one last time. Will you be picking up the Shattered Glass Hound?
I will not be picking that up, but I do like that a lot.
It looks really good.
It looks really good, and I'm not gonna pick it up. It's hard. I'm not gonna pick it up.
All right. Well, we'll see. You know, one thing I noticed is their feet look different, or if I don't know if it's the angle or whatnot.
Yeah, they do look different.
So I want to see their alt modes now and see what's going on with that. Because you know, the Shattered Glass one has a different grill, so I wonder if it has a different like back end or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it does. It does. The way it's posed, it definitely looks a little bit different. Like there's similarities, but then there's also a lot of difference, like just in the mold itself.
Yeah, right. So,
yeah, wow.
It's something to look at, but it does look really good. Yeah. I just wish it was, you know, double the size.
Oh, it'd be a wrap.
Yeah, probably for me too.
It definitely would have made it into my collection.
All right, now this next one you already got, but the re-release is coming out soon. So if you don't have it, go pick it up if you want it, or you could be a loser like me and not need an Astral Train in your collection.
Well, and the thing about this one is they cut the price by leaving out the train track on it, which is cool because I have this version, I have the US version, I have the Japanese version, and then I picked up also the little not caboose, but the little car as well.
The KO thing, right?
Yes, and that came with the track. So I have 4 tracks and do not need all these tracks. So if you do pick this up, you have the option of picking it up and saving some money by not grabbing the track.
Yes.
And if you want an extra track, you can actually buy the track separately, which is really cool.
Yes, just contact Bobby and they'll sell you one.
I do have a couple.
So yeah, it's cool that they're re-releasing it.
Yeah, I love that figure.
Yes, you've talked about it quite a bit on the show, but do you love this figure?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know you're going to be getting this. This one, the metallic version, the blue version, and a few other ones all came out at once. The black version as well. So if you're in the mood for a KO, who is it? TX9? No.
DX9. The Pangu. The Pangu DX.
No, but which one was this a KO of?
The DX9. Gabriel.
It was the DX9. I am right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so if you need a KO of the DX9, go pick it up.
Yeah, it's coming.
You haven't got it yet, though, right?
So if you haven't if I didn't even mention it, if you can't tell, I am out of town again. And so I haven't checked to see if I know it's been sent, but I haven't tracked where it's at yet. So it may be back by the time I get home on Friday.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know
how
though.
this is.
I have to check.
Because it does look nice.
Yeah, I can't believe I got another Omega Supreme coming. But okay.
Yeah. Probably got a few more coming out this year. So the thing that I am really looking forward to is that the white Transmetal Rat Trap is gonna be out soon. I'm very happy that we're getting both of these. I just need the black and red one now, so I hope they come out with that as well. And I'll be a very, very happy man because these look absolutely stunning.
So I know you had a pre-order on these, and
Okay.
I did as well, or I do as well. Have you got your alert to
Pay for this? Yes, I did.
Okay. Yeah, I did too, and I'm gonna get cursed out when I get home.
You've had a lot coming.
Yes.
But these look amazing.
Yes, they do look really good. I must.
Yeah, the accuracy is you can't get better than it. So
yeah. I'm excited. I know I'm excited for you because I know how much you wanted these figures. So for me, it's just another addition to a different color scheme for the collection. But these, I know you have a personal connection to. So I'm happy you're getting.
Well, the pack rat, not so much the white one. I'm just getting the white one because it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So maybe it'll be a Decepticon. Ooh, a Decepticon lab rat. Oh,
that's what you should call them, lab rat.
No, well, I said that in a previous episode.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember.
Well, for those who might be joining us for the first time, you know.
Oh, okay. So
welcome to Bot versus Con. You know.
Well, let's get into what has been recently released. A lot of stuff that I don't think either of us are interested in, but let's get it out there for the masses. First thing is we have the Primal and Bumblebee Nerf guns, as well as Jada Toys RC Bumblebee from the new movie. They look great for kids.
Yes. I you know what's funny? I never had a Nerf gun as a kid.
I had a little one from the dollar store.
I think I had the little dollar water gun. That's but I never had a Nerf gun.
Well, what's stupid about these is they're just regular Nerf guns with a big sticker on the side with the character, instead of looking like the character's guns. So,
yeah, I have fun, and I guess it would be really fun if I had like a somebody like a brother or sister or something like that to play with when I was a kid. That would have probably been fun, but. I don't know. With water guns, it was always fun because you could at least shoot each other a lot. But these, I felt like after you shot them out, it looks like there's 4 nozzles here. Then you have to run and pick them up and load them again or something like that. I always felt like you would run out of bullets really fast.
Yes, you probably would. They are fun to play with cats, though. That's why I have a few. Next, we've got the Ironhide and Prowl 2-pack. It has been cited. I know you are probably going to be picking this up, but you might be able to find it in stores now.
I am not picking this up unless it's deeply discounted because I like half of the set, so it would have to be half the price.
Yeah. I like 0 of the set, so it is not coming in my collection because then it takes up space, even if I get it for free. Moving on, we've got this 3-pack, just like the other 3-packs. It's Bumblebee, Airraiser, and Jazz. So you could go ahead and pick this up at your Targets. Yeah. I mean, it's fine for what it is. I hate that they packaged them in 3-packs, though, instead of releasing them in singles, because that Mirage actually doesn't look bad. And for a $15 figure, it might be fun to mess with. And the Nightbird looks better than the Studio Series Nightbird, but I'm not buying a 3-pack. So
I'll tell you what's.
Go on.
I'll tell you what's funny is that you literally introduced him as Jazz.
I did that on purpose.
I know you did, and I don't know whether to be mad because in alt mode it's supposed to be Jazz, but in bot mode it's definitely not Jazz. And then I look at it and it's like that's not Mirage either.
Well, that's not Bumblebee either, if you're going to go that far.
Right. And you know what? Why is the Bumblebee on the picture by the guy's hand That's not the Bumblebee that.
It's a buzzworthy Bumblebee line. It's showing all the facets of Bumblebee.
Oh God, it's terrible.
It's just their way to peddle exclusives. That's
I'm so upset. All over again.
We're gonna have to be upset because it's probably gonna be Bumblebee's look for now into the foreseeable future.
I know.
Next, we've got 2 Optimus Primes. We've got the Studio Series Prime and that really weird Beast Optimus Prime. I was hoping there was going to be something in the movie where he turns into a lion or something. But nope. This is what it is.
What's really bad is I forgot about this one.
Which one?
The lion.
Oh.
I literally forgot about this. And I was just reminded how terrible this is. I don't get it at all. And I'm not going to get it at all.
But you're going to get the Studio Series one, though, right?
Of course not. No, negative. No, nope, not going to do it.
Yeah, it looks okay, but it's not for me. Maybe if they release it in a Nemesis Deco, but even then it's probably going to be an exclusive that I'm not going to pay for.
No, not going to do it at all.
And that packaging's really bad on that Studio Series product.
It is.
Compared to the other, Studio Series boxes and Legacy, that's really ugly.
Such a disappointment. To those who like it, please let us know why you're picking it up. I always like when we get comments and people say that they either like a figure or they don't like a figure and they talk about why. So I love learning why people collect certain things or don't collect certain things similar to us. So
yes, please let us know. And let us know if you're going to be getting this, which is the White Ultra Magnus. Now, I originally said I was going to be picking it up, but I'm not going to be picking it up for 2 reasons. 1, I need to cut costs somewhere, and this is an easy one to cut. 2, it doesn't have a blue head. Did he have a blue head? No, he had a blue mouth plate, and he doesn't have a blue mouth plate. Excuse me.
I was not going to pick this up either, and I'm cutting costs too. I'm going to go with that.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah.
This is too much. This is too expensive for me to add to my collection, so that's why I'm not picking this one up.
Honestly, if it was a masterpiece scale one, I might be picking it up, but as a deluxe, I don't care if it's Voyager, it's deluxe size, I would not be picking it up.
No, can't do it.
By the same company, we have this, and now you were thinking about this. What is your thoughts about this?
I can't remember what the price was.
It's about $30 or $40.
30-ish, I would probably be more likely. 40-ish, yeah, I don't know. But I was thinking about these. There was a few of them, and I was just like, these are so different that I might do it. And I do not like the bot mode. Like, it doesn't look like a functioning robot. It looks like a droid or something like that. Like something you turn on and it's like your butler or something like that. But I really do like that alt mode. I'm not a fan of old cars, but this looks really good and it's so unique for a Transformer. So that's why I thought about getting it.
If it had a different head and was in a different color, I'd be picking it up.
Yeah, I don't like the head.
I don't want the Bumblebee head. That's the I always thought that head was ugly since the first movie. Still don't like it to this day. If they just gave it another head, hell, they even keep the color it is, I probably would be picking it up for that price because that is a unique alt mode, and I think that could make a really cool Transformer. I just hate the Bumblebee head.
Yeah, I don't like that Bumblebee head either. Maybe you can pop on another head.
Yeah, I'm not buying a figure to have to do all that work to it.
Yeah, that's...
All right, so the last thing we have, and I know you are going to be picking this up 100%. You cannot wait. This is your definitive Ironhide, and that's this Studio Series knockoff. Now, how many of them are already going towards your house?
Let's see here. What's lower than 0?
You're sending them back. Oh wow, you must have had a defect with it.
Don't you jinx me with that. I already have QC issues with a lot of the figures I get, but no, this will not be making it into my collection at all. This is something you would purchase before I would, and you would defend why you purchased it more than me saying why I wouldn't purchase it.
I like the guns.
There you go. See?
But that's it.
Nope, I'm out all the way. Nope, definitely not my
But it's your Ironhide. That's
nowhere near mine. My Ironhide is red and a hillbilly sounding country. That's what my Ironhide is. My Ironhide looks like or sounds like he might do dip.
You're so stupid. Right. Well, now that we know that Ironhide does dip, that is everything we have for you today. Please check back on Ironhide's gum cancer diagnosis next week, and we will see you guys very soon. Like, comment, and subscribe, and all that YouTube jazz.
Yes, and as always, till all debates are won, I will be back home for our next video, and we will see you soon.